Hello viewers and welcome to my video. I'm just gonna show you a little bit more of what I've done with my journal. Now I have shown these pages on Facebook, the Tatty Treasures Facebook page. I wanted to very much play with the autumn colours. So there's some stenciling on vellum paper and some copper glitter. That I recently bought and absolutely love. And these are the latest paints I bought as well, which was copper. I already had a bronze and a clay colour, which is like a beautiful terracotta clay, which is a gorgeous colour. I love it. And this is the second one. Again, this was to do again, because I love making as you can see, sort of sumi lines. And so that's what inspired that sumi lines with the marks. And again, just a little extra really decoration. This is the sun. I thought of the sun because, you know, how much God brings life to things. You know, he brings life through the sun and through the rain. You know, we need the sun and we also need the rain. So that's what made me think of the sun. You know, so I put up my Instagram page on fire with God. And yeah, you know, and that's the thing, you know, especially with my creativity, I do feel on fire for God. And, you know, and I just thank him every day, you know, for being there with me, whatever I go through. And it can be the same for you as well, guys, because even though you don't know he's there, trust me, he's there, you know, and yeah, you know, just invite, you know, if you want to invite him in your life. And yeah, you know, as I said, and God is eternal. He's never ever changing. He's there forever, guys. Okay, so this is another one. This is again swirly patterns. So again, a bit more pattern making there. Again, those are sort of offcuts then from the previous collage page. Again, all on vellum. And this was what I used for the Tatty Facebook page, Tatty Treasure Facebook challenge, which was using different markers. So I used brushes and Japanese wooden pen that the samurai often use for their calligraphy, because that was a part of their training as well, was actually doing calligraphy. So that's page, and I got some Laura Ashley ribbon. Hadn't seen that name in a while, guys? But it's gorgeous ribbon. Picked it up for £1. When I went on my little mini bargain ribbon hunt. And this is another page as well, again using more Laura Ashley ribbon, and again more mark making. And this is very recent on Facebook page I showed. This is the rabbits. I love these rabbits. These are napkins that I bought. And again, I bought some fabric. Well, I had this fabric for a while. And I've been learning how stitching with silver and gold thread. It can be can be a bit temperamental, but again, you know, as I was using it, I was learning, you know, okay, well, this works better with it, that doesn't. So yeah, I mean, whatever you're learning, it's really is a matter of practice and just finding out what works for you and what doesn't. And you know, like I always say with creativity, there's no right or wrong. You know, it's the idea of creativity is to express yourself, you know, express a part of you, who you are. To me, that is creativity. You know, others might have a different opinion, and again, that's cool, but that's how I see art in a way. So this is another page. This is more the fabric. If I go in really slow, you can see some gold stitch in there. The gold actually I think the silver actually stands out a bit more. There's some gold, silver ribbon, which I actually used for. I usually use that for my my felted sheep, you know, ribbon and a bell last Christmas. But it's good for other stuff. And then this is the butterfly. Now I love this effect. Basically, I mean, it's meant to be 3D butterfly, so it's meant to stand on its own. But I thought I'd glue 2 butterflies together, which I thought would be fun. Yeah, and sort of just gives a double impact, really. And this is basically when I did the 3 ways. So this is the small one, and this is the medium one. I mean, obviously, because this is closed, although you'll see how much of a chunky monkey it's becoming, though, and it really is. So there's a 3-way there. Now this is a page I literally just did this morning. So this is using paper we actually got off a cherry flavored German beer, because we do love our flavored beers, me and my husband. So we had some of them last night as a treat, and I just, as soon as I saw this wrapping, I thought, can't chuck that away. So that's for a bit of journaling. Then this is some cheesecloth that I got from Tapeology. Really good cheesecloth as well. And those are my own Sumi type drawings, a bunch of cherries. So, and I thought the black pen, because I do actually quite like drawing on fabric as well. Now these are these fantastic stickers, and I've got to hand it to you, Tapeology. They really are good quality. And instead of transferring one, I just wanted to thought, you know what, why not transfer one whole sheet of stickers? I've still got 2 left, but as you can see, they turned out brilliantly. I mean, but I've got a tip though for you guys with these stickers. What you can do to help stick them down is lay them on top of fabric with the behind sheet and everything, and then place a book on them. Place a book on top, because that will flatten them out nicely. And if you leave it there for a few minutes, say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it will really give that sort of glue a chance to stick. So that's a little tip, and this is what I did with these. And I mean, aside from a bit of extra rubbing, in all fairness, they went on very decent, as you can see. I mean, aside from tiny minute little bits that didn't quite make it, but as you can see, most of it really, most of it is very clear, So I thought that'd make a nice little pocket as well, actually. So I've done, again, I've done some freestyle Sumi style of trees, and that is also a pocket as well. So, yeah, and let's turn over. And that's previous vellum effect I did. And that's just more little cheesecloths with love and joy. So tags really, and again, our God, amen, because he does give us love and joy. Even through the tough times, he helps us get through the tough as well. Because let's face it, life isn't perfect, and when you're a Christian, guys, trust me, life isn't any more perfect, But the difference is that you've always got God, who you can always trust in. No matter what you're going through, God is just there, he's there for you, and that's why he's my anchor, and obviously my creativity, because God does tend to speak to me through creativity as well, as well as, obviously the Holy Spirit, which is number 1 communication with God. So, so that's my journal so far, guys. Now this is a gem that I picked up. Complete Book of Dried Flowers. Is by the National Trust, published in 1986. Now I picked this up for 50p in a charity shop, and I mean, that's gorgeous in itself. But cast your eyes on these images, guys. They're just beautiful photos. Absolutely stunning. I couldn't resist. I mean, I really couldn't resist not getting this, and it's in really good condition. You can tell it's been a really loved book. So it goes through all the colours, all the plants in yellow, and all sorts, I mean, I never heard of African daisies, light golden yarrow. I mean, as I said, a lot of these I haven't heard, to be honest. I mean, plant lovers are probably saying to me, behind the screen, but that's fake, everyone should know that. That's so common. But, that's just me, guys, just me being honest. So, and yeah, so it goes through all the different colors, and, there's some, it shows you how to do, there's a beautiful bouquet of flowers, and it shows you how to do flower ropes, so it actually shows you how to obviously do a flower display if you wanted to go into dried flowers. But yeah, as I said, so I had to, I'm going to use this in an inspirational book, because to be honest, guys, I can't bear to put scissors to this book. I just can't. So I'm good, and I mean, it doesn't matter because I've got other books which, you know, are not as beautiful and are perfect for, you know, tearing and cutting. But this is just too beautiful, you know, so I'm gonna leave it as an inspirational book. And my husband is doing a garden design course soon, so it would actually, it would, you know, it would actually be useful for him as well. So I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for all your support you give me. And, you know, because, you know, the aim of this channel has always been to encourage people, you know, through Christ, through, you know, the gift he's given me, which is creativity. And yeah, and I just pray that I do that, guys. You know, I pray that I encourage you all to keep on creating, keep on going, whatever life throws at you. And yeah, as I say, you know, just remember that God is there if you want him to, because it is choice. You know, he's a gentleman. He doesn't force. It is choice. So if you choose to, you know, but if you don't choose to, as I said, you know, still great, you know, still encourage you all, you know, whether or not you're Christian, doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you're still human, still got a human soul, and, you know, God loves you. So, okay, guys, God bless, and see you in the next video. Bye.